Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Kathy has a Ben's haul to share with us. She was able to go to the Ben's. This isn't one trip, right? This is maybe...
No, this is one trip.
Oh, this is one trip. Okay.
I've been a few times.
How do I get I never know what's going on with you.
Because I'll tell you, but then you'll still make it up differently.
So this is one trip and one trip only. No more, no less.
I've been probably most days this week. We just didn't. We don't always record a haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I went, so what's today? Today's Sunday. I wasn't going to go over the weekend, but I did a whole bunch of stuff at home yesterday, Saturday. And then it was like 4 p.m. And I was like, I got a couple hours till the Ben's closes. I'm done with what I got to do. I shouldn't go, right? And Chris said, no, you shouldn't go. I told him to tell me.
I was going to say, it went a little differently on my side. I was told, tell me to not go to the Ben's. I don't need to go to the Ben's.
Well, because I don't. I do not need to. I absolutely should not go. But I went. And I was like, okay, well, I only have 2 hours until they kick me out anyway.
Yeah.
So how much could I find?
You found out.
I found a lot.
But it must be good stuff, right?
It is good stuff. At least some really good stuff.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was nice. It wasn't busy at all, like a Saturday night. I don't usually go on a Saturday. So. Mm-hmm. And I went on a couple other evenings this last week, I think, and it was just calm. It was just nice. I don't know. I normally go midday and...
Yeah.
It's usually where all the carts are gone, super busy, so I don't know, maybe I'll have to change up my sourcing a little.
Yeah. But didn't you tell me there was a fist fight?
I don't know if I would call it a fist fight.
A wrestle?
Yeah, a couple t-shirt bros. I did not make any eye contact that way, but...
Carried on with your business?
Yeah. One of them got a grail. Whatever the grail was, I did not know.
Yeah.
And the other one basically tackled him to the floor over it. They were pulling it back and forth.
There was yelling.
Everyone is staring except me. I'm not staring because I'm just still looking for good stuff in the bins, which I found some really good stuff. Yeah, that was awkward.
Yeah. Is that the first time you've kind of seen?
First time I've seen literal physical.
Physicalness. Yeah.
People yelling at each other and stuff. But
right.
Yeah, that was.
This
awkward.
was they took each other to the ground.
And I think they were friends. So,
right. Yeah.
Because they stand by each other at their parts and talk. So I don't know. All right, now I got a whole. That was a long story.
Unfortunately, we don't have any footage to share with you. I think that would be awesome to.
That would be really
But
I feel like it'd be mean.
It would be.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be filmed at my worst and put on the internet, right?
That's true.
Tell me your bin stories in the comments. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen at the bins like that?
Yeah.
No,
interactions at the bins.
Instagram reels. I feel like I've seen something on fire in the bin.
Yeah.
Definitely like a rat or a mouse or something. So.
Or weapons found and everybody has to evacuate.
Stuff, yeah. So, tell me your crazy spin story.
In the comments.
So yeah. I'm just sorting. Not that greatly.
We do have a couple bins.
I think this is all shoes, which is cool. So that's all just going to go in one bin, and then I'm going to probably just do one buy, sell, trade bin as a whole, including Once Upon a Child, and then maybe one list on my own.
Okay.
And I might put laundry just over here on the ground because I don't have anywhere else.
Yeah.
Maybe just put it this back. Take it upstairs and wash it. Okay. First up, got some Once Upon a Child things. This is Wonder Nation, so Walmart brand. This is a weatherproof vintage. I don't know where that's sold. I'm sure they'll take it though.
Cool.
I don't know this brand, but it seemed like an interesting skirt. It also seemed like an interesting tag, so it seems like Eider maybe, E-I-D-E-R.
Or maybe Elder, E-L-D-E-R. We'll have to look it in.
Yeah,
look at it.
I'm pretty sure it's an
Eider.
It's right here.
Oh yeah.
But it does not look like
that's dotted. It looks like it to me, so.
And it says, yeah, and it's in a Euro size, so.
It's like a wool skirt kind of thing?
It is a wool bun skirt, yeah. Just the tag, you can usually tell when it's a quality tag. Mm-hmm. I did look up comps just because I was like, did I get it? And I don't think I saw a ton either way, listed or sold. But I think I can get at least 20. I think I can get $30 for this. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. For a little skirt, probably cost
That's right. And you didn't have to fight anybody to the ground to get it.
You wanted an Eider skirt because nobody knows what it is. This is some American Eagle jeans, highest rise 90s boyfriend, so good style.
It's got the flannel peek through.
It has those, so that's pretty cool. I think that Play-Dohs will just take these though. sell trade bin. This, I think I learned something new because I was like, okay, these seem like also a nice pair of denim.
Okay.
I don't know that tag, but it looks like a decent tag, right?
LA.
They do say made in the USA somewhere here. And it had like some, embroidery here.
You look
They just
perfect.
look like a nice pair of denim, right? I think that it's Alice and Olivia,
Okay.
which is a good brand in general. But
In LA.
yeah, I don't know what the hell I mean.
Okay.
So if it's like a lower line, or I'm not exactly sure. So let me know if you know. It's a cute pair of jeans though. Alice and Olivia, I feel like I've sold maybe a dress and maybe one other piece for good money. So
Okay.
these need a wash. I don't know that they'll come clean, so we'll try that first. I'm sure the Bicycle Trade might take these, but I kind of want to try them out since I've never sold that brand.
Yeah.
Well, jeans anyways. So I think maybe like 40 to 50 is what I was seeing for comp, so we'll see. Okay, this, I actually got 2 pairs of these, and I can't say I've ever actually sold this brand. I think I have 2 pieces in my desk pile somewhere. I remember showing one in a haul probably a few months back, Fly Low.
Fly low.
It was a pair of like black snow pants. They just were flawed, so they ended up in my flawed bin.
Okay.
And maybe I'll list them soon. We'll see. It is fall break for the next 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try to stay here and work through most of my garage bins. That's another reason I wanted to go get the bins out of the way this weekend. So anyways, I think these should sell well. They're just shorts, but I actually don't even know what kind of shorts they are.
Right. I was gonna say golf. Fly low kind of seemed like a golf term, but no, it seems like a
And I'm like, what is this pattern?
topographic.
Yeah. It's like I saw turtle for a second, but no. And then I was like, is it rocks? I don't know.
Abstract.
It's actually anything. So I want to say these are probably like $30 shorts, but
Okay.
I'm positive. So, but I'm gonna list this. I feel like some of this is like my made a reel.
Oh.
Like, not haven't made it, but
You recorded the videos for reels.
I want to give you all the good stuff I know. There's some good stuff in the shoes too. In fact, the shoes is what's making me want to record this all at all. This is just a little Adidas shirt for Once Upon a Child. This is another pair of American Eagle. These are the high-rise jegging, which is not, I would say that's not really a good style, but these did say they were just made in August of 2023, so they're only like a year old.
Okay.
So maybe Buy Sell Trade would take those, we'll see. I don't mind listing them, even when stuff's not necessarily the current style.
Right.
Somebody always likes it, right? Like I'm always gonna want skinny jeans, I don't care.
I mean, I know I find a pair of jeans that I like and I'll buy it for 10 years. So, yep.
This is just Gap. I thought it was really cute though, perfect for fall, little gingham plaid, flannel, really good shape. But I think Uptown Cheapskate might take that.
Okay.
This was Livy Active. I think that, I always forget. I think it might be like, I don't know. It's
Livy.
one of the like plus size. I wanted to say Lane Bryant, but I think that's the Cassique or whatever.
Okay.
So, anyways, just like a nice, it seems like heavy duty sports bra, has underwire, so I'm going to list that one on my own. I imagine probably at least $20.
Nice.
Yeah. This I thought was really pretty. It is Anthropology, the By Anthropology line, so there's that. Just has some really pretty embroidery. It's white. I usually have a no white at the bins.
Yeah.
But I see some other white things here too. I didn't see anything on it while I was there, but I usually find flaws after. Seems okay for now. So we'll see. Might even try it on. Probably won't like it, but pretty. So
Pretty.
probably 25 or so if there's no flaws. This is just for Once Upon a Child, little Carters. This, I was gonna try at the Buy Sell Trade. They like to take graphic tees, it seems. It's Keith Haring.
Okay. So it is, like his line or whatever.
Yeah, so that seems
His
like
art.
something Plato's or Uptown would probably take. This is Current Elliott, which that's so expensive new, but every time I've sold it, it just doesn't go for a lot. And it's just a basic like star graphic t-shirt, so nothing super special. I'm gonna take it to Buy Sell Trade. If they don't buy it, I can probably get maybe like 15, maybe 20. We'll see.
How much would it retail for, you think?
I don't even know. I know their jeans are probably like $200 to $300.
Oh, wow,
Shirt
yeah.
is probably over
$80 or
$50 to
something.
$100, This is airy. It's pretty basic. I'm gonna try that at Buy Sell Trade first. It needs a wash, I think.
Okay.
I couldn't tell for sure if this was like meant to be like this or if someone.
Yeah, it does look a little tattered, kind of. Looks on purpose.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So.
It's hard to tell nowadays.
I'll have to probably like maybe. Well, the style code is already taken out too, so I don't know. Hopefully they take it. If not, I will just say I'm not sure if the sleeves are meant to be like that or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll try. This is Old Navy Power Soft. So Old Navy Power Soft stuff does pretty well. It's kind of like a Lululemon dupe. It's really soft. Like honestly, it feels just like the Lululemon shirt that I have listed. But I usually take those to Buy Sell Trade.
Cool.
This is a Harley little tank. I actually thought this was cool. It has like a legitimate metal piece there. And this is from
Grand Canyon. Oh, Grand Cayman.
Yeah.
Not Grand Canyon.
So I thought that was cool. And I think this is 06, 2006. It's pretty, so almost vintage. Not good.
Okay.
Do I save it for a year and then call it vintage, or do I just stick like that?
List it, and then if it sticks around for a year, then you can call it vintage. But
it doesn't really have that much to it, I don't think.
Right.
I mean, this, I think 15 to 20 bucks for that, which is pretty good.
We've been to Grand Cayman. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was kind of a neat place.
Where we like sat at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I could get Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I couldn't live without it.
Yep.
For another day.
We were self-employed. I'm pretty sure that was. You were just checking over the business stuff.
I think this is kids, so I'm gonna take this to Once Upon a Child. The tag's weird, like, well, for the US it just says medium, but like the UK it says 12-14, so I'm thinking it's kids 12-14. And like, I mean, I think that would fit our kid. He wears like a 10-12, so it's probably kids, but we'll see if they keep that. This is for Once Upon a Child. Don't know the brand, but it was new. Girls something. I don't know. This is cute for Once Upon a Child. Craft and Flow, little shark button up.
Cute.
This is a little Mickey button up, Jumping Beans. That's Kohl's brand. This, I kind of just wanted to try it on. It's also Kohl's brand, just that. So if I don't want to keep that, I will start it at Buy Sell Trade, and then if not, I'll list it for probably like 15 to 20. This is just basic Old Navy sweater, but I like listing sweaters this time of year. This one's actually pretty soft. Like it feels nice. The material didn't seem like that. I mean, it's polyester, nylon, and wool, but like, I don't know, it just feels like a good.
Must be a good blend of those things.
I mean, polyester is not great, but
right.
It's nice. But I might take it there first. Got a Domino's jacket.
Ah, Domino's.
Yeah, I listed those 3 polos that I found. None of them have sold yet. Actually, the other day we were somewhere and I saw a girl walking by wearing the exact shirt that I have like listed on my eBay store. I want to be like, hey, you need an extra polo. So I don't know. I mean, the polos I think I have listed around 15. I'm hoping I can list this like around 30. I didn't even look up a comp. I just got it. This is Eddie Bauer. Just a basic fleece vest. I know I sold one recently as part of a bundle. I'm sure I can get like 15, maybe up to 20 on that. I don't think that Buy Sell Trade will take it, so I'll list that.
Okay.
This is a Kohl's brand, the A&A. No, JCPenney. I always get those ones wrong. JCPenney brand. So I only bought it because it was new, but it's a pretty little floral blouse. So I'll probably have to list that. 10 to 15. Little Carter's onesie.
Cute.
This, I'm gonna probably have to wash and probably like on it, well I definitely have to wash, probably on its own. And it may just end up being a redonate or even trash, depending on if I can get it clean or not.
Okay.
So this would have been a really nice find if they just didn't have this all over it. So this is like a Nike Tech, really cool color. I don't know, a lot of it just seems like lint.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it just has like
kinda...
these red. So I can lint roll it first. I'm gonna wash it either way, but like here, the red seems like it's more bled into the material.
Okay.
And I think there's some on the back too. I mean, the pants in general are in really good shape still, other than that. So
yeah.
I'm really gonna hope that comes out.
Do you think it just kind of was rolling around with something in the bin?
Yeah, maybe. Or somebody had their sweater touch, you know, like the inside of like sweatshirts.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Looks like to me, so. I mean, this is probably a $40 to $50 sale if they come clean, so I'm gonna wash those.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like actually that pillow right behind you, look at it. I got that at the bins, it's Pottery Barn. The base color was white.
This used to be white, not that color.
Oh, yeah.
So
like that's good.
all this kind of bled into it. So
that's kind of like what I'm worried about. So I don't want to. So I want to wash that all by itself.
Yeah, separately.
Because I don't remember if I ruined anything. I think that actually looks pretty cool, but
yeah.
I think originally I was gonna sell the pillow cover, and now I can't. Well,
Yeah.
I probably could, but remember when I found one of these before?
Yes, good vibes.
Yeah.
What's
Once Upon a Child didn't buy it, so I gave it to Sign, and he wore it a couple times, and it's cute. And this one might fit colder, so now we can match.
Good vibes, bros.
Actually, funny. Like you think they wouldn't want to match, right? But they both want to be the same thing for Halloween.
Yeah.
So.
Which is something that they've been before. So, hey, we're not gonna complain.
This is All in Motion Target. I'm gonna take this to Once Upon a Child. I don't know if they're gonna take it because I don't know if it's like a base layer of, that you'd wear maybe under a snowsuit if you're going out, but I don't have the pants, so I don't know if they're gonna take it. If not, our kid can have that for an underlayer.
Okay.
Got 2 of these. I don't know the brand, but I'm gonna put them in the Once Upon a Child bin. Magic and I don't know. Mamjic? I don't know. So cute little gingham swimmies. This is junk food, but Pink Floyd. Just like a hoodie. And it is like distressed on purpose.
Yeah.
So I think that Plato's or Uptown would take this.
Cool.
I could probably sell that, but I have enough to sell. I like quick cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find plenty of good enough stuff in the bins, so, to offload some of it really fast.
Right.
Just a small profit is good.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's assumed that that's all you're doing, right? This is on top of your 100 listings.
And actually, last week I did 140. I was trying to do 150 last week. Not like every week. Like
150 listings for the week, yeah.
So I always do 100. And last week I just, with my helper now, we do 100. Well, she does 100 basically for me, photograph and bag them. And then usually when she's here, I'll be like photographing some shoes or some other stuff. So like I'm getting more than I can really list in a week. So I'm like, okay, let me at least try to list a little bit extra this week. So I did that. So I do that. And then I still do this on the side.
Right.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah, we find that, you're in the bins anyway, you're digging through the stuff, you're finding the stuff that you don't necessarily want to sell on your own. So you just take that, the lower dollar stuff to the buy sell trades, the Uptown Cheapskate, Plato's Closet, Once Upon a Child, and then they'll just give you cash the same day.
Yeah, and generally, if you wanted to look at it this way, generally you could pretty much cover your whole haul by selling off half or not even quite half of the pieces, and then everything would be free if you want to look at it that way. So. And
then on top of that, you find all the good stuff, that's like true. Tom Brown jackets and,
and then also
other things.
Sometimes when I'm just in the buy sell trade stores, I find a cool piece only here and there, and then I can flip that for like $100. So. Anyways, this is just for Once Upon a Child. Really cute little Old Navy girl's blouse. This is Wonder Nation, so Walmart flannel. We got some Carter's swim trunks. This is Shein, but it's new and tag. I'm sure that they're gonna love that.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Child. This is All in Motion, so Target. I debated throwing this back, but since those shorts sold so quickly the other day, even though not for a ton, but I mean, every time I list All in Motion, it does sell pretty quick.
Yeah. So that was those shorts that we'd sold, right? And the guy was like, do you have any more?
Even the last time I sold a pair of shorts, they sold fast. So, I mean, to me, a $10 to $15 sale, but like in less than a week, I think that's worth it. Plato's might take this. I'll try it there first, though. This is just a very basic Under Armour shirt. These usually sell for $10 to $15. The buy sell trades never take those. They're just too basic, so I'll list that.
Too basic.
Basic. This is really basic also, and I just like soft surroundings, but this is just like so basic. I should have probably not got it. It's just like a little black dress.
Yeah.
But I can probably get $15 to $20 for that.
Right.
So I will list it.
And it might sit for a little while, but it will sell eventually. Yeah. And you got it at the bin, so it's like pennies. So.
This is Grayson lace. I might have sold it a couple times. It's just pretty. It's like a sheer, I want to say blouse, but it's actually like a poncho.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely have to wear a cami or something under that, but really pretty. Hopefully I can sell that. I'll probably list it. Hopefully like $20.
Looks like a big old doily to me.
This is Lululemon. Looks like Goodwill was trying to charge $20 for a t-shirt, which it is Lululemon, so
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably sell it around that much.
Right. You're selling to a lot more than a local Goodwill, though.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know that anyone's going to Goodwill specifically to look for Lululemon
Right.
for themselves and willing to pay $20 if they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so this looks like a women's size 6. I think I saw the size. Yeah.
Okay, 6.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't really see any snags. It seems to be in good shape. I always forget what these are called, but when I Google Lens, it'll tell me. And I think at least probably $20. I'll list that. Oh, this was new to me brand, and comps seemed good. Shelters seemed okay. Excited to try it out. The brand is Poncho. The only thing that made me, well, at first I was like, it feels like the performance fabric, right?
Yeah.
But in general, other than that, I mean, I'm like, it doesn't seem like that cool of a shirt. It's just plain blue.
Right.
What made me want to look more into it was that it says magnetic pockets. So.
Whoa, what does that even mean?
I was like, why does it need magnetic pockets? I was like, that's probably something more than, just a Walmart button down. So I looked it up, and I don't think I looked up like retail or anything, but I feel like I saw pre-owned sold for like $40 to $50 for a shirt. So I'm excited to try this out.
What does it mean, magnetic pocket?
I don't know. I still don't know what that means. Yeah,
I don't really feel
buzz.
I guess maybe. Oh, it's a magnetic close.
Okay. But even still, like, why? It doesn't seem like it's actually closing.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent looking fabric, and
Yeah.
but otherwise it's pretty basic. So let me know if you've ever sold that brand.
With magnets.
This is We the Free, so like Free People. I'll probably list that. The buy sell trade does always buy it, but Free People's a pretty easy sale.
Yeah. And it's supposed to look all torn up.
It's supposed to look like that. It's Free People Day. I'll list that. This I might try it on, but it's Faraday. I actually found another Faraday piece the other day. We did not show it in the haul, but then I got that one home. It's a white dress and it has stains all over. So I'm gonna try to maybe bleach it or soak it, but that one might be redonate. This is just like a linen blend blouse. Really nice.
Little clasp with button thingies.
So, yeah.
Faraday's a great brand to look out for.
Yeah. So I mean, I imagine this is probably a $30 shirt if I list it. This needs a wash, but it's Columbia, the Omni Heat. So I actually sold one today for $35. This exact one, but in a different color.
That's the like metallic looking fabric.
This one's slightly more worn than I would normally get, but I did still get it because I think Once Upon a Child will still buy it. So even though I sold one for $35 today, I think I'm gonna just wash this one and sell it to Once Upon a Child for probably like $10.
Yeah.
All right. This, I don't always buy this brand. There's a lot of it in the bins. I'll usually pick it up if it's new at tag. This one is not new at tag. I just thought it was a cute little fall shirt. It's Lauren Conrad. So,
Okay.
and it was a 2X. So I would probably list that. The buy sell trades never buy that brand from me. Even though I see it in there. At Uptown. Plato's has specifically said that Lauren Conrad is an adult brand.
Oh.
So.
We used to have a clothes mentor. Would they have taken that kind of stuff? Yeah.
They never took a single thing from me. I feel like
Yeah.
it wasn't much of a reseller.
I think they were, and they were kind of on their way out, probably by that time. They kind of closed down, so. What are you doing? You getting out of his
I
bed?
remember Clothes Mentor would always, whenever they went and buy something, they would give you like a $5 coupon, at least so like 5 off 5. So you could at least buy something in the store for $5.
Oh, the pity coupon.
I mean, I was thankful, but also like, that's embarrassing. Yeah. These are Banana Republic, new at tag. This, I don't know, does Banana Republic sell stuff at like Sam's Club or like Costco now? Because these always look
That does look like a Costco kind of display.
Let's take this one off. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I've seen like those on cloud kind of shoes at Costco one time, so.
So I don't expect these to go for much, but easy, $10 to $15 probably. This is Children's Place romper for Once Upon a Child. This is, I think I'm gonna have to list these on Marketplace. I think this is Pine Creek High School, like
Okay, like a local, yeah.
It's Adidas New with Tag pants, but I'll have to check the logo. I think it's Pine Creek. If not, I'll have to figure out what it is. But
Right.
remember that Pride soccer jacket?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that one I was like, I'll list it locally, and I did, and it sold like the first day I listed it.
Right.
I did $40 and someone bought it. Well, I met them at the soccer field, and
Yeah.
she just Venmoed me. But yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah.
To sell something like that. I haven't sold stuff locally like at all, mostly because it just a waste of time usually. But
Right.
that worked out.
That's that fast cash, you know?
Yeah, and I figured because that went so well, I'll give it another try.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably list these on eBay. They may never sell just because it's so specific.
Right.
And none of the buy-sell trades are going to take those because they're not really selling to high school kids. I mean, I guess Plato's is high school kids, but,
Yeah.
you know, who's going to go in there looking for a Pine Creek Bear Adidas Vans? Probably nobody.
Right.
All right, this is Hanes. I don't know if they'll take that at Once Upon a Child. We'll try. This is Nike Air Force Athletic. Just pull over. Not pull over. Full zip little jacket. I think that's women. So I'll list that. Probably 15 and 20.
Cool.
I think this is Urban Outfitters, BDG. I don't know. Actually, I think it is.
Yeah.
I'll probably take that to Plato's little denim skirt. This was, I think, a good find, although these are not in very good shape. It's a Goldie.
A Goldie.
I don't know how you say that. Yeah, I have 2 pieces listed that have not sold.
Right.
They've been listed a while, but I might just need to drop price. You know, at one point, you could sell a pair of these probably for like $80.
Really?
More. I would be happy with 20 to 30 at this point,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, these are just not in very good condition. So I will still list them, but if I got 20 on these, I'd be pretty happy. Reese, cute guy.
He just wants to be close to mommy. He's like, why you gotta call me out like that?
This is little Carter's, like a little over the swim dress thing. Got some Lululemon men's running shorts. I found a couple other pairs the other day. I think I'm gonna take for the trade-in because those were not in good shape. These are in very good shape. I don't see any issues with these. They still have the liner. Like one of them has the liner completely cut out of one of the ones I'm gonna take. The other one just has a couple stains.
Yeah.
These are, I don't see any snags or anything. I'm pretty sure I saw the size dot at one point as a men's small, so I think these are probably close to $40 sale.
Okay.
This is a Victoria's
Ooh la la.
Secret. Sure, right? Yeah, just a little bit Victoria's Secret little nighty thing. That's probably like $20. I actually saw the panty that went with that in the bins, but I did not get it. I can't really sell it anyway.
Right.
So I just left that in there. That'd be a little weird.
A little.
Okay.
Just a little.
It's a little weird. This is Gerber. At one point, Once Upon a Child said they don't take it. They have since taken my stuff. Sometimes they buy it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
We'll see. I feel like they might buy this just because I think that all the holidays, they like to have one rack where it's all Easter, Halloween,
Yeah.
whatever.
So subject matter
Yeah, I
maybe
think
matters
they'll
more.
probably have a release specifically for like Easter time, in which case they would probably want that.
Cool.
I love selling men's BKE jeans. These are like the Jake jeans, Jake straight jeans. So after a wash, these are probably 30 to 40. This is a pretty basic Under Armour sweatshirt, but that's probably still like around a $20 sale. I'll probably end up having to list that. This is Eddie Bauer. Oh, dang it.
Oh, it's missing something there.
Yeah, I might redonate that then.
Yeah.
To me, that's too much of a flaw to be worth listing.
Did it just used to come to here and that's it?
I think so.
Yeah, like a
I even
hockey stick or
checked
something?
these for flaws, but I think I was mostly checking this, and then I somehow missed that.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. Yeah, I sell these pullovers all the time, around $20, so that's okay.
Yeah.
This is not even a pound, I'd
Right.
say, so I'm out $2, but when we're averaging, I just don't even think about that. I feel
Yeah.
like someone asked that one time, like, what do you do if you have to redonate stuff? Like, I don't even, since
Right.
I'm not actually like typing an item by item in the spreadsheet,
Yeah.
this whole haul actually cost $153.37, so
Yeah.
that's just,
With as little as you actually end up redonating, it's almost like it'd be a wash spending the time to get a tax deduction on it, and that's my opinion. So
yeah, it just doesn't
yeah.
matter too much to me. So, yeah, some Gap kids swimming trunks. This this is cool because I don't think this is a very nice one. It seems like a Halloween costume, but I
Okay.
think it'll sell. Although I don't know that I'm gonna get it.
Victorian choice. I was gonna say this seems kind of like
Renaissance Festival.
or goth vampire-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be. I could be influenced. We've been watching. You made me watch another Twilight movie last night.
I made him. He paid attention. I was doing things while we watched. But yeah, so this, it actually does look.
It looked like that council, whatever it was called. I don't remember what it was called, but
I don't know that I'll get this up in time for Halloween. But
yeah.
anyways, maybe next Halloween it'll sell. I mean, this would probably be at least 30, maybe like $50 sale.
Sweet.
And for clothes, this is Jam's World,
Jam's World?
which I don't think I've ever actually sold it. I heard about it, I think, from Rally Roots when I first started reselling or first started watching YouTube anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like they used to like selling this brand. I did check comps just because I'm like, that was probably 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's even still a thing. And these dresses were still selling for like $50. Like
Wow.
pre-owned. So yeah, I think that should do well. I'm excited
Sweet.
to try it out.
Awesome.
So already, I spent $153. Saw everything so far.
Yeah.
That's been pretty good, right?
No,
That's all I got.
this is horrible. Oh, absolutely. This is such good stuff.
This is a whole can full of shoes. Like, there were so much shoes last night. I don't think any of them really have like any writing on them, so they're probably like raw donations.
Yeah. And one pair of shoes, which I'm sure you've probably seen either on a thumbnail or in the title of this video.
Or on Instagram.
Or on Instagram. But stay tuned because we're still going to keep it a secret until the end of the video.
This just seemed fun. It's still like a new sealed thing. It looks like 2003. This is vintage.
Chatitude.
That other one, do you remember the other one I have, like the secret little journal or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. It
Yeah.
hasn't sold. That one's been listed forever. I should probably drop the price. This one I think was selling for 20 to 25. It's just fun. Yeah. Maybe we should just play these on our live. So, I don't know how to do the shoes. I guess one of this, they're not. It's gonna have to be like finding the matches of
Yeah.
I did nothing.
They're all jammed. There's so many shoes.
Start this, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see this. Some Sorel boots. They are women's size, a little dusty, but good shape. I think at least 30, maybe a little bit more.
Cool.
I love Skechers, so easy, probably $20 or so. Right, these are like some kids' Oshkosh sandals. I actually found 2 pairs of these, but these will just go to Once Upon a Child.
All right.
These are Zara kids, so Once Upon a Child. Got some men's Keens. That's probably around 30 or so. Got some Birkenstock. These usually go for 25 to 30, even though they only retail for like, I don't know, not that much.
I was gonna say they're not even like the leather ones.
No, these are just super plasticky.
Yeah.
But they almost always sell around retail. And I also found this pair of those. I do like these because these always like rub off on the print, but they always have it right here. The size.
Like the size and stuff.
Yeah, whereas a lot of other shoes, if the size rubs off, you're out of luck.
Yes.
And these, I just throw them in the washing machine, set them out to dry, and they clean up nice. These Crocs look almost new, little flip-flops. Those are probably 25 to 30. This is my size. I should probably keep them, but they're not the ones I want. I don't think I lost it, but somehow one of my old guy flip-flops has went missing. And I'm gonna probably have to order some on Push, but anyways.
I don't think it was this guy.
No, I think it was the cute little boys that we have upstairs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stuff disappears under the couch. Who knows? Yeah. So these are in really good shape. I could probably list these for 30.
Sweet. Yeah, we just found the TV remote that's been gone for like a month under the couch.
I found several pairs of Teva. I know we're saying it wrong. I just prefer to say Teva.
Yeah.
So is that a problem, do you think?
I mean, I don't think so. As long as you spell it right.
To purposely know you're saying it wrong and still do it, is that a problem? I mean, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feeling over it. I'm just it's just easier to not have to like pre-think about how to say it correctly.
I mean, we call those air cushions bubble pops. That's wrong.
I mean, I don't know what those are really called though. Anyways.
I don't either.
Basically like new, like they still have the stickers completely intact. And
Nice.
These ones too. So
these
2
ones pairs.
look slightly worn, but that looks more worn than it actually is.
Yeah.
But they're in really good shape.
They look really good on top.
Those are probably around 20 each. These weigh 5 ounces, like nothing pretty much. Because I lost my Olakai flip-flops, these will do.
Okay.
These are like my second favorite kind. They're just
Yeah.
the Nooks. These actually have their size wiped off, so I wouldn't be able to sell them anyways. I don't even know if they're my size, but they fit good enough. So
Yeah.
I'll keep those. Got some Old Navy jellies. Those will be for Once Upon a Child. Got some Eddie Bauer sandals. They've bought these for me like 4 or 5 times now. I find the blue ones and the pink ones all the time.
Sweet.
These are some Echo. Just like a little wedge. Probably 25 to 30. Really good condition Clarks. Yeah, these shoes are all really nice. I don't know. Like this rotation, there was like 4 bins all in a row of shoes. It's not usually like that, like one whole line of rotations. And our lines are pretty big, like so many bins. Like there's probably like 20 new bins when they bring them out.
Mm-hmm.
Usually there might be 1 or 2 shoe bin only. There's 4.
So when you say line, you're talking like the rows of bins.
Yeah, you know how like this, like the whole line is probably 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. And out of 20, there might be usually 1 bin of shoes.
Right.
And sometimes there's none. This day.
I was literally just about to comment, like, I can't believe how many shoes you found this day.
And they were piled high too. They weren't just like 4 shoe bins. So, and everyone else got a whole bunch too. Like this is how much I got after most of them had already been picked through. Like people apparently don't like sandals, which I'm fine with sandals even though it's winter and fall.
Yeah.
So, these are just like an unbranded little sandal. Once Upon a Child will buy those. These are Eileen Fisher, not in the best condition, but these are actually my size. I might keep them just to have a little sandal, but these would still probably sell for at least $20.
All right.
Got some Chaco. Black, I feel like the black ones do pretty well, like the all black. So that's probably 25 to 30. These are really good condition Abeo. So those are probably 30 up to 40. Again, $153 for everything.
I know.
This is a good little
You get that back in 3-4 pairs of shoes.
I've hardly found any shoes like in the last 2 weeks even. Like I'll try, but there'd just be 1 bin and it's hard to get into it.
Right.
This isn't gonna go for much. These were just in really good condition.
Cheeks?
Yeah. This might be like 10 to 15, but easy little listing. The pair of Tevas. It's probably close to 20. See this, I'm sure. Got some Rothy's. They need a wash for sure, but they are real. And yeah. I know Rothy's aren't doing super well anymore. These are actually pretty worn right here, but I sold a pair of sneakers the other day for still 50 something.
Okay.
Went to a viewer, so thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, viewer.
Just with the condition of these, I still think I can probably pull $30 out of them after I wash them.
Okay.
Rothy's weigh like 8 ounces.
I was gonna say, like, you're not gonna, like, it's still like a higher end kind of sale versus other, you know, like Clarks and stuff. So.
The good thing was peeking out. It probably already I threw it back in there. All right. These are splendid. I don't see the match, so I'll show you that again in a minute. This is Brighton. All right, what do we see? I see these.
I see a lot of red. There we go.
These are actually Hannah Anderson. So these, I'm sure Once Upon a Child would buy. They're a little bit heavier than I would like to take to Once Upon a Child. I've sold these before, like this style, probably for over 20. So I might list them. They're kid size. I don't have to figure out what a 32 is, but
Okay.
I'll probably just list those then. Joseph Sibels. I like selling those. Just a good little comfort brand. With my fingers covered.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these are probably like 30 or so. Some Sanook. These ones I will sell. These ones I can make out the size. Still is a women's 8, so that's probably 15 or so.
Nice. I see a pair right there.
Yeah, these are just Skechers and actually not even in very good condition, but they're not even my size, but I tried them on and they fit, so like I might keep them. But I'll probably just wash them and list them.
Yeah.
If they're available next summer, I might keep them. These are BOCs, so really good condition, probably around 20 bucks. These are Blowfish, bread and butter, probably around 20. They just have the tiniest little flaw, which I still thought was worth grabbing them.
Yeah.
These will be for Once Upon a Child. They're children's place little shoes.
Cute.
Also, Once Upon a Child grow animals. There's the other Brighton shoe. These are pretty like an old style, but they're still in decent shape. They are real leather. I like the red color. I'm sure these are at least 20. I've sold like more modern, like newer looking ones, Brighton shoes for like $60 to $80.
Okay,
so.
wow.
These are thereabouts. Little Doc Martin look-alike boots, so those will be for Once Upon a Child. These are not too heavy, like Doc Martin, even kids' boots are a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
I found those though. I would list them on my own, but those can go there. Once Upon a Child's not gonna take cleats, so I'll list these little Nike, I don't know what sport. I'll have to look up the style code. These usually sell around 20. These are some Merrill flip-flops. That's probably 25 to 30. These flip-flops looked cool. I've never seen like this before.
Oh, they're nice
The
and
leather
puffy.
feels buttery soft. I think it's leather. It feels like leather. Yeah, it says limited edition on them, so I don't know. Most flip-flops I can get at least 30. I'm hoping maybe a little more on these. So
Like $200 or something?
if I could get 40, that'd be cool. Yeah, like something like this usually sells 25 to 30 flip-flops.
Nice.
So. Minnetonka flip-flops, usually 20 to 25. Yeah, the Splendid. These are women's 6. I think they're real leather. I'm sure I could take these Once Upon a Child. Splendid doesn't actually usually sell for that much or like very fast, but it's a cute little classic sandal.
Yeah.
I'll probably list them and just expect them to take a while. Hopefully I can get like 20 bucks on those. Yeah, another pair of the Oshkosh. Everyone loves those shoes for their kids.
Going to Once Upon a Child.
Yeah, these are Tiva. Definitely need a wash. This style usually sells around 30 though. Okay. We're getting to the end.
How many more shoes could that bag be holding?
No. This is some Bionic, really good condition, probably around 30. Same with this pair of Bionics. Another Skechers, probably 20 or so. Got some Fry. These are not in amazing condition, like they have scuffs and kind of a little bit discoloration. Hey, you sold something for $12.
Sweet. Fry is usually kind of a little bit more on the distressed looking side though, anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the bottoms.
Yeah.
The tread's okay, they're just dirty.
Yeah.
And yeah, these are from the bins. These probably weigh less than a pound. I mean, imagine I could get 20. I did not look up a comp. Hopefully a little more. And then these are Ariat, like a sneaker, women's. I've never really seen that. Thank goodness. So I had a pair of these in my cart. I should know by now to check sizes, that sizes are the same, right? But I don't. I do it all. I still make that mistake like every single day. In the throwback bins, there was one of these, but I was like, did I throw that back? Because I know I have that in my cart. Did I throw it back on accident? So I picked it up, found the other two in my cart. One of the ones I had in my cart was not the same size. And then the other one that I found in the throwbacks was matching one of them at least. So I had to throw one of mine back. But yeah, I would have ended up with 2 different shoes. But now I did it, thankfully.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how much these are going to sell for. Hopefully like 30 bucks at least.
I'm just looking at them to make sure they're not like 2 left feet or something.
And then the find of the day.
This is the find of the day.
Of probably
The week?
third best find ever at the bins.
Okay.
Obviously the Tom Brown jacket.
Yeah. So the Tom Brown jacket and then the, what'd you say, the Ralph Lauren.
The Ralph Lauren sweater was $385. And then these are some Chanel sandals.
Chanel. Is that a good brand?
which I'm pretty sure they're real. In my personal opinion, and
Yeah.
I've already looked up mine at as much as I could myself to determine if they're real or not.
Yeah. There's no red flags.
Yeah, there's no red flags. They feel great. So the stitching looks great. Everything about them seems good. The Ralph Lauren sweater was $385. In my head, these are probably $200 to $300 in that range of something to like. That's how much I could probably get for them. I think these retail $800 to
I was gonna say
or something.
You sent me a picture from the bins.
Yeah.
And I did like a Google image search, and it was like $850 something like that, and I was like, oh my gosh.
So I'm thinking $200 to $300. I mean, these are, that's just normal scuffs on the bottom, but like pretty good shape, honestly. Mm-hmm. The leather feels really good. Still in really good shape on the top. I feel like I saw some sold of a different like colorway of this. Horrible condition. Still sold for like $150. So I wanted to mention, like, I've never authenticated anything myself.
Right.
The Tom Brown jacket went through Posh Authentication. That's something provided free to the buyer if they buy something for over $500. So that was lucky. I've only sold a handful of other things, even over like $200 maybe.
Honestly, you kind of stay away from like the super high fashion stuff because of how often it is faked and all that kind of stuff.
So generally, I just take my chance and list it. Like as long as I'm confident that it's real, I'll just list it. Mm-hmm. And so like other things I'm thinking, I sold a pair of Chloe sandals for like $2 something, a Burberry scarf. Mm-hmm. I just determined on my own those were real, listed them, no issues. They went through, buyers were happy. So I would feel confident enough to list these, but I did on my Instagram say I was going to authenticate them. Yeah. And because I've never done it, and I just feel like I should, even though I'm confident enough in these, just so that I know the process if I ever need to more. Because like it does seem that at the bins I'm finding more and more random things that could be needing authentication. So anyways, I'm thinking about authenticating these, and the one that comes to the top of my head is real authentication, just because I feel like that's what people throw around on Instagram a lot. Yeah. So I was just checking it out before we started. I think it's $30 to do it. It's so hard to pay $30 when I'm like so confident that they're real, but like, you think people would pay like an extra $30 just having a little certificate or knowing confidence?
I think there's some people out there that would, yeah.
So, I mean, I got these at the bins. They're probably weigh just around a pound or so. Right. So I'm already only into them $2. If I spend 30 more bucks, which actually before we started, I put in my Instagram story, does anyone have a code? Because it seems like they have referral codes that give you a coupon, which I guess you can give ours out now if we do it. Okay. So
I'll put it in the description.
So I might get like $5 off at least if I use someone's code. So I'll be in. I mean, if I found these at the real Goodwill for like $30, I'd buy them. Yeah. Even maybe like $50 if I thought they were real. Mm-hmm. So I guess paying $25 to $30 to authenticate them is good, and we can teach other people at least where you can do it. Yeah. Let us know. I'm sure there's like a bunch of places that do it. That's the only one I know of. Yeah. So let me know, because Check is like more of like athletic sneaker type things. They don't really do luxury goods. So. Right. Otherwise, I would say that one. We've never done that one either, but I just know about it because I was doing shoes a lot for a while. Yeah. So how sure are you that you're going to do authentication? I mean, I made up a word right there, authentication. I mean, you think I should? I mean, I would honestly just list them, but what if people... I don't know, because what's the worst that can happen? You got $2 into them. They claim they're fake. Right. The worst that can happen on Posh is... The worst that can happen in general, I think, is somebody does like a switcheroo. And then returns a real fake copy to you. Yeah, or just returns anything at all. Like anything. Or a rock, or a pile of dog doo-doo or something. Yeah. A concern with any item in general. Right. So. Which has never happened to us, right? I told we were calculating the other day, probably 25,000 items on the internet alone. Yeah. And nobody's pulled a switcheroo. One person, I mean, a couple people have lied about something or another, but really cheap items. So. I will say I have had the switcheroo done with a cell phone on eBay back before we were resellers, and I didn't get the serial number and all that. Like, it was obviously a switcheroo, but we weren't, we didn't know what to do back then. Yeah. But since we've been reselling, it hasn't happened. And so it's not likely to happen, right? So that's the worst that can happen, but probably not very likely. Speaking of, you said those numbers on cell phones. So the one thing that gave me, I'm not 100% sure these are real, is there's no serial number on them, which most luxury goods have that kind of a thing. Yeah. But when I was Googling about it, it said strappy sandals of Chanel don't usually have it, just because there's not really much where to put them. Mm-hmm. And I did find some other sold, none of this color of the braided. I can't find this color, but there's another, I can give you a screenshot. I have it saved on Posh right now, like a black braided one. Yeah. Everything looks exactly the same about them except for the color. Those ones don't have it anywhere on there. And someone on Instagram had said they learned that Chanel, the C width, is basically like never faked. So
Okay.
if that's true, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't know if I've ever even seen a C width. So.
Right. Probably won't stand up in court, but it's at least a good tip to think about. But yeah.
So, yeah, just based on handling a lot of, I mean, I find fake things all the time
Right.
at the bins.
So I guess we did say, what's the worst that could happen? They end up being called fake.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we would lose what? What's the most we could lose?
I mean, the most we would lose right now is like $2.
$2.
I only paid $2 on
Yeah.
them. But the most I could lose if I spend $30 on authentication is $32.
Yeah.
And a lot of mental health issues will arise if that happens.
A
So
lot of progress.
that would probably be the worst.
So, yeah, I guess we're still a little undecided on exactly the path that we're going to take. But if you guys have any recommendations or experience, definitely keep up with Kathy's Instagram. She's going to follow along every step of the way.
Every step.
Even if they do be found to be fake.
Yeah, obviously.
So, there's obviously her Instagram is at Ginger Marvin. So.
Well, before we started the video, we were pretty confident we were gonna try to do it because it says it's a 24-hour turnaround. In which case, you're editing this video tomorrow and it might be done. And
So
put it here.
if we do it, we'll talk a little bit more off camera. If we end up doing it, we will put it right here. And if we don't, we'll just go ahead and close out this video this way. So I guess we didn't authenticate. So guys, that is gonna do it for this video. I really hope these are real, and I hope they sell for almost $300. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, even if these are fake, this was such a good haul.
Right. Yeah.
I was only there for like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yes.
Not
It was
like 7
crazy.
hours?
Not 7 hours.
Guys, thank you so much again for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us in this one, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.